Today we are discussing about Surah Baqarah Qurani Majid, and the 20 questions are ready for you. Question number 1. What does Al-Baqarah means in Arabic? And answer is coming after 10 seconds. It means the cow in English, and in Urdu guy. And the next question is coming from Surah Baqarah. How many verses, ayahs, are in Surah Al-Baqarah? And answer is coming. You are to wait just. Surah Al-Baqarah contains 286 verses, and this is the longest surah of the Quran Majid. Now, the other question, what's the position of Surah Al-Baqarah in the Quran? And answer is coming. Answer is, it is the second chapter surah in the Quran. It is the second chapter means surah in Quran. And next question, which surah is the longest in the Quran? And you already know, I have told you, the answer is Surah Al-Baqarah is the longest chapter in the Quran. And the next question is coming. You are to just wait. 5. What's the significance of Surah Al-Baqarah's length? And answer is, it contains comprehensive guidance for various aspects of life. And the next question, number 6. What's the subject matter of Surah Al-Baqarah? And the answer is, it covers various aspects of faith, law, morality, and guidance for the Muslim community. And the next question, which story of the prophets is mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah? And the answer is coming. The story of Prophet Musa and Pharaoh is mentioned in this surah. And the next question, what is the significance of the story of the golden calf in Surah Al-Baqarah? Question 8, and the answer is, it highlights the dangers of the idol worship and the consequences of deviating from monotheism. Question 9, how does Surah Al-Baqarah emphasize the importance of prayer? And the answer is, it mentions the significance of establishing regular prayers multiple times. It means the 5 times a day. What guidance does Surah Al-Baqarah provide regarding charity, zakat? And the answer is, it emphasizes the importance of giving to those in need and charity as a form of purification. And the next question, which verse in Surah Al-Baqarah is known as Ayatul Kursi? Ayatul Kursi. And answer is, Ayatul Kursi verses 255 is a powerful description of Allah's sovereignty and knowledge. And the next question, what the significance of Ayatul Kursi? And significance of Ayatul Kursi, the answer is coming. It highlights the greatness and knowledge of Allah and is often recited for protection for oneself. And next, what does Surah Al-Baqarah say about fasting during Ramadan? And the answer is so easy. It prescribes fasting during the month of Ramadan as an obligation for Muslims of the world. What guidance does Surah Al-Baqarah provide regarding the Hajj pilgrimage? And the answer is, it mentions the rituals and obligation of Hajj, one of the 5 pillars of Islam. And the next question, how does Surah Al-Baqarah emphasize the importance of justice? And the question and the answer is, it contains verses about establishing justice and not withholding it even if it is against oneself. And the next answer, what is the role of Surah Al-Baqarah in seeking protection from evil? From evil. And the answer is, it is often recited to seek protection from evil forces and black magic due to its spiritual strength. And the answer is, how does Surah Al-Baqarah address the concept of guidance for believers? And thus the answer is, it emphasizes the importance of following Allah's guidance and avoiding misguidance. Very good. That's the good answer. Which verse in Surah Al-Baqarah addresses the concept of there is no compulsion in religion? And the answer is verse 256 emphasize that there is no compulsion in matter of faith. And the next question, what's the relationship between Surah Al-Baqarah and the Quranic narrative? The important question number 19 and answer is, it serves as a foundational surah providing guidance and principles that apply throughout the Quran. And the last and final question 20, how is Surah Al-Baqarah a source of spiritual reflection for Muslims of world? It invites believers to contemplate its verses and seek spiritual growth and understanding. Thank you so much for